All the smartest people in the world just met at the World Economic Forum. Here's a little tidbit of a recap.
Despite calls for caution from policymakers, U.S. investors still betting on 6 rate cuts in 2024. But are business leaders just as optimistic? Yahoo Finance's executive editor Brian Sozzi and our own Julie Hyman spoke with folks on the ground in Davos, Switzerland at the World Economic Forum on their rate expectations in the year ahead. Here's what they had to say.
The team has 4 cuts next year and 4 cuts in 25. And so that gets you down in the 3.25%, 3.5% range. So that will feel quick, but it's less the pace is where it stops out.
Now it's our house view that we will see rate cuts this year, maybe a little less than what the market's expecting right now, and maybe a little later as well, but we'll have to see.
Are you in the camp of 6 rate cuts this year?
Yes, we are. And we're in the camp that they begin in March, which is more aggressive now that it seems like a lot of the market peers are believing.
I think we have a soft landing. Maybe we'll get 3 cuts, something like that. I think the Fed just doesn't know what it's looking for.
Ultimately, the driver of rate cuts, in my view, is what happens to inflation. And the disinflationary trend cutting through the monthly ups and downs, that's still very much intact.
So there you have it, folks. 5 heavyweights, 5 juggernauts, and 5 different opinions, right? Even Chase's Jamie Dimon thinks that we're going to hit a pretty big recession. And none of those guys really talked about much of a recession. So when you ask your neighbor or your friend at work or anyone what's going to happen, don't think that they know any more than you, because all these guys, they're just taking a shot in the dark. They're all hoping to be right so that at the end of the year they can say, I predicted this. But only one or maybe none of them will be right, because they've all picked different scenarios onto what's to come.